All right, let's dive right into this explainer. Today, we're breaking down the real timeline and the absolute massive cultural impact of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's relationship. Seriously, this isn't some Hollywood movie script. It's a real-life sequence of events that completely merged two massive, totally different audiences. Let's walk through exactly how a seemingly tiny, everyday moment snowballed into a global phenomenon. So what if one friendship bracelet changed pop culture forever? I know, it sounds a bit dramatic, right? But as we track this story, I really want you to keep that idea in the back of your mind. We are looking at how a totally normal object and a super relatable missed opportunity created this wild butterfly effect. It was a ripple that quite literally changed pop culture as we know it. Section 1. The Missed Friendship Bracelet. Okay, picture this. Travis Kelce, already a massive NFL superstar, is at the July 2023 Kansas City Eras Tour, and he has exactly one goal. Just one. He wasn't just there to vibe to the music, he was on a very specific mission. He wanted to give Taylor a friendship bracelet. Now, obviously that's a huge tradition among her fans, but his bracelet had a very personalized addition. His phone number. It was a bold, straightforward move. Well, spoiler alert, he never actually got to hand it over. But instead of playing it cool and hiding that mildly embarrassing moment, because let's be real, we have all been there when a romantic gesture totally flops, he went ahead and admitted the failed attempt on his New Heights podcast. He literally broadcasted his failure to the whole world. And man, the internet instantly grabbed hold of this narrative. The tough football star shooting his shot and completely missing. People absolutely could not stop talking about it. Which brings us to Section 2, a private Cupid connection. So according to Travis himself, an intervention had to happen. A literal Cupid stepped in. We're talking about an unnamed mutual connection who essentially played matchmaker. You know, it really shows how high-profile relationships sometimes require a trusted middleman just to get off the ground. This mysterious Cupid allowed them to connect privately, totally away from the glaring cameras and the crazy media scrutiny, so they could actually build a real foundation in secret before the rest of the world even had a clue.
Moving right along to Section 3, Pop meets the NFL.
On one hand, you have the ultimate pop music phenomenon. On the other, the massive NFL sphere. And then, bam, September 2023 hits, and Taylor shocks absolutely everyone by showing up at a Kansas City Chiefs game, sitting in a suite right alongside Travis's mom. Instantly, these two insanely loyal fan bases just merged. And this wasn't just a cute photo op. It was an economic and cultural powerhouse moment. It blended the crazy buying power and social media dominance of the Swifties right into the massive television ratings of pro football. Basically, the pop music world and the NFL collided to create the biggest celebrity crossover story on the planet.
Looking at the timeline, it is wild how fast this all escalated. I mean, it started in July 2023 with that missed connection at the Eras Tour. Just 2 months later, in September, we get the global spectacle of Taylor cheering at the Chiefs game. Then, over the next couple of years, we see this relationship really evolve with surprise appearances like London and mutual support, all culminating in reports this very month of their wedding. It literally went from a viral podcast clip to the defining cultural storyline of the year.
And now, Section 4. A new chapter begins. During this whole time, they were actively supporting each other's crazy, demanding careers. Taylor attended games whenever her schedule allowed, and Travis? The guy literally flew across the globe to watch the Eras Tour. He even made that incredible surprise appearance on stage in London. Fans absolutely ate this up. They loved how they celebrated each other's success instead of competing for the spotlight. Whether it was in massive US stadiums or on a London stage, they just let each other shine. And all of that mutual support led to a massive, life-altering milestone. This incredible 2-year journey culminated in an engagement, and, as reported just this month, a wedding. This marks a completely new chapter, proving for sure that what started out as just a highly publicized pop culture moment genuinely evolved into a lasting partnership. So, as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with this one provocative thought. Can the absolute smallest moment really change everything? Looking back at that single missed friendship bracelet in Kansas City, it is just wild to see what followed. It went from one totally failed gesture to a global love story that permanently bridged sports and music. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? Maybe the tiniest, most seemingly insignificant gestures are actually what rewrite history. Keep your eyes open for those small moments, because honestly, you never know what they might start.